Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be fitting the head and head gasket to the engine block. First thing I want to do is buff this old residue of the old head gasket off the head. I'm using this fitting at the end of my drill. I've tried this fitting rubbing it over the end of my hand and you can barely feel it. Basically what I'm doing is polishing this old residue of gasket, and eventually after quite a bit of time polishing it, it rubs it off, but it doesn't damage the head surface. It's really important that you don't do anything to damage the surface of the head. It has to be completely smooth and it has to be completely straight. I'm just showing you the bits in beside the valves there. So you can see it before and after at this part. I think in total I spent a good maybe hour and a half, 2 hours. You can see I've just put a cable tie around the drill and putting the battery off and on to turn it on. That's to stop my finger cramping. It took that long. You can see there I've laid the old head gasket over the head just to show you that you don't have to actually polish the bits around the valves themselves. You just need to get the place where the gasket's actually going to be sitting. You want it to make a perfect seal. As you can see, it's shining there now. So now I have the new head gasket sitting on top of the engine block. The engine block was machined and everything is sitting clean and perfect right now. So I'm putting a slight bit of oil onto the head bolts. You don't want to put too much oil onto them. Basically the reason I'm putting oil onto the head bolts is because when you're torquing them down, friction affects your torque figures. So I want to put a small amount of oil onto the head bolts so that when I'm torquing them, they're not gripping in too much and I get an accurate torque with my torque wrench. I'm just running these bolts down just till they stop moving. I'm not actually tightening these with this ratchet. So I'm just running them in the order here that's on this page. If you pause the video, you'll be able to see these torque settings as well. So we have to torque them in stages. First 10 Newton meters, then 20, then 53. Then you have to slacken them off. Then you have to torque them to 53 Newton meters again, followed by an angle of 90 degrees and then a final pass of 120 degrees. I'm just showing you here torquing a couple of bolts up to the 53 point and just showing you how much torquing has to be done to them. I can tell you something, it's a lot of work by the time you get around all 10 bolts through the whole process. It really is quite a bit of work. That's the head all torqued down now and ready to go. Next step we'll be putting the cam box on and then we're going on to the timing chains. I'd just like to thank you for watching. Please hit like and subscribe, it really does help. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thank you.